Action! I'm Alejandro Giacometti. I am the Director of Engineering and Head of Machine Learning. It's a mouthful, but that's what I do. Companies are often salient when they've raised money. They get a lot of good press for raising money. But the reality is that innovation is kind of a slow process, contrary to popular belief. It's, constantly working at something, and then suddenly you have a product that's actually worth, it combines the right amount of new technologies and the right time in the market to actually become useful. And so what the innovation lens allows us to do is identify those companies perhaps before they have raised some money. And the way that the lenses work is that an agent, an LLM, is tuned these very specific prompts that they're called, where they take information and it sort of synthesizes it within our sort of idea of what innovation is. So then it summarizes that information and presents it in a coherent way, in a digestible way. I get bombarded with advertising for different AI companies doing lots of different exciting things. It's a hot market, and I need to make an assessment of whether I should care about the company or not. What the Insight Lenses allows me to do is go to the profile of the company, and it is able to pull out the information that is relevant about that company in particular. So, because the relevant detail might not come from the same place, it might not always be that they just raised money, or it might not always be that they've been in the news, promoting a new product that they've released, or that they just filed for some patents. It's about picking out what those signals are and saying, okay, this is what's interesting about this company, and almost ranks them. And then it allows me to make an assessment on whether it is interesting or is it something that I'm not, that keen on looking at. I think it has the potential of being as useful as advanced fundraising, particularly because it is able to highlight a company before it's raised money. And often that is the difficult thing to do. Identify a company that is doing something interesting before everybody else knows about it.